So you watched this guy a long time ago, but it's been a while since you watched. Like, it's been a really long time since you watched him, but let's watch this video. It's been a while.
Hello again. Welcome back to Finland. In the last video, we experienced the many wonders of Finnish culture. Building a rally car, getting very intoxicated, tractor driving, bug, dying of dehydration, hydraulic press channel, dying from pissing on the TV, dying from giant wasps, getting into a bus, having the bus collide with another car head-on, getting stuck, reverting your progress, hopping on a motorbike and dying from a rally car smashing into you at 150 kilometers an hour. No! You know, normal Finnish stuff.
Last video
we died a lot of times, and made zero progress, because every time I died, I had to start over from the beginning. In this video, I've disabled permadeath. Trust me, this was a good idea. Today, we're gonna actually build up our rally car, and, with some luck, win the rally. Death will not stop us, but it'll definitely get in the way.
He got an achievement.
Let us begin. We began back at home, with the car ready for assembly. I got the wheels from the wasp-infested mansion, and the car was built. To get the car running, I had to buy a few more things from town. Of course, the only vehicle I had access to was the slow, not fun, very boring tractor. Normally getting to town would take it about 15 minutes. However, I got into town significantly faster because of this.
Wait, what?
The train. Disabling permadeath was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Because if I had to build the car again, things would have gone down very differently. I woke up in the graveyard in town, bought the battery I needed, and pondered how to get home. Our best option was getting a ride from the guy in the green car. My cousin. Pena.
Hey cousin, you want to go bowling?
This is a man that has nothing better to do than drive along the dirt road at ridiculous speeds, 24 hours a day, one hand on the wheel, and the other on the vodka. Definitely.
I mean, to be fair, this is like what you'll see in a lot of I assume you'll find that actually in many Finnish places, but you'll find this in Norway and Sweden as well. Like if you go more into the hillbilly towns, you'll find people do exactly the same thing. All they fucking do is drive their car and spin it around and around and around. It's normal for people that just got their driver's license to just drive around for no absolute reason at all.
I'd like to climb into a car with. Now, if you were being driven home by a raging alcoholic, do you think swearing at him would be a good idea? Shortly after giving him the finger, he stomped the gas, accelerated to a very high speed, launched the car at 100 kilometers an hour directly into a tree.
I still have no idea what this game is about.
And we both
died. You're in Finland, that's all I get.
Maybe swearing at him was not such a good idea. So this time, I let him drive me home at a much more reasonable 60 kilometers an hour. But you know what can go a lot faster than 60 kilometers an hour? The F-14 Tomcat from today's sponsor, War Hunter. War Thunder. That's right, boys. The most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever created. 2,000 vehicles, tanks, aircraft, helicopters, and... Oh no. Combined arms warfare. What does that even mean? I have no idea. It's either multiple modes of combat within the same battle space, or something to do with Siamese twins. Every single vehicle is detailed and modeled down to the smallest detail.
Like if I can be a teleporting wizard that just blows everything up, I'll play this.
Oh no, my tracks have been shot. Oh no, my turret can't rotate. Oh no. I'm dead. War Hunter, War Thunder offers the most immersive possible combat experience. And guess what? It's free. Play it now on PC, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, or any previous generation console. War Hunter, War Thunder spans over 100 years of vehicle warfare. Biplanes, gunships, whatever the hell this thing is. Wait, you don't have a joystick to fly the F-14 Tomcat? Don't you worry, fucko, you can fly with a mouse. My favorite thing about War Hunter, War Thunder, is the frighteningly deep knowledge within the community. Some might say too deep. Play War Thunder now on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox using my link in the description, and you'll get a bunch of free stuff, multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, boosters, and much, much more. What are you waiting for? Download today and fly a $50 million jet directly into the ground.
Wow.
Anyway,
that was a beautiful line.
In F-14 Tomcat, but in Penna's green car. I stopped him at the side of the tractor and hopped out to survey the damage. To make a very long, painful story short, this tractor is a fucking bastard. The very next thing I did was disconnect the tractor from the trailer, which was a terrible mistake. I fetched the bike back from home and used it to unflip the tractor with about 10 minutes of finagling. Yes! Now from here you'd think things would be easy, right? I could just simply use the tractor to flip over the trailer and then drive off. Nope. First, I tried lifting the trailer with the fork loader. It didn't work. Shit! I unflipped the tractor again. Yes! And tried ramming it. It didn't work. Stop!
I mean...
No! Oh my god! Another 10 minutes of finagling with the bike, and the tractor was unflipped again. What?
It took the whole thing
This
with
time,
it.
I took things a bit slower, did some maneuvering with the fork loader, and finally got the trailer flipped the right way around. And the tractor flipped over again. No! Another flip of the tractor, and another attempt. I got the trailer completely flat with the help of the tractor, and tried bumping it with a beer case to help get the wheels unstuck. What? And this happened. What? This was after 40 minutes of the same bullshit happening over and over. I'd get the trailer flat to the ground, it would spring itself back into position, and I'd be back at square one. I couldn't take it. It was time to cheat. I went back home, saved the game, installed the Grab Anything mod, and went back to the scene of the crime. It turns out this was actually a great idea. When I picked up the trailer, it behaved normally. But when I let it go, it did this.
It just goes back?
When
What the hell is it going? It's possessed by a
it locked it into
demon.
that orientation at that position, so when I tried to move it, it would force itself back. The only way to unlock it would be to attach it to the tractor, which was not possible with the trailer on its side. So to fix it, I grabbed the trailer, oriented it the right way round.
Is it gonna take the whole thing with it?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's...
It worked. Back home, it was time to continue
I thought it was
building
gonna flip the whole
Satsuma,
thing around
which
and just
I
go
managed
crazy.
to get running only for one of its pistons to commit die and fire itself out of the engine. I replaced the piston and head gasket, fired up the car again, and took her for another test drive.
Oh no! Oh dear!
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, shit. Turns out the piston firing itself out of the engine also destroyed the oil pan, and the engine had no oil in it. No oil is bad. I didn't know that the oil pan had a hole in it. All I had done was check the dipstick, which read no oil, so I tried adding an entire bottle of motor oil, which went through the engine and out of the pan onto the floor.
How do
Well
you
done.
see that?
After fixing the oil pan and adding another bottle of motor oil, the car did indeed work just fine. The car worked.
I like
but
the
my
Christmas
feeble little
lights in
brain
the car. It feels
not.
very nice.
To test the car, I decided against driving it and instead just revved the engine a bit. Enough to get the water in the radiator hot enough to where it exploded out of the camp.
This is way worse than the long
Me,
run.
being a bit of an idiot and wanting to get a better look, switched off the engine and unscrewed the cap, which, let me remind you, had a bunch of superheated steam underneath it. My eyes! Yep. I'm a fucking idiot. Now, the car could run, which is all great, but if I wanted to win the rally race in this thing, I would need to substantially upgrade it. Better tires, better wheels, a better engine, better exhaust, proper racing seats, nitrous, the list goes on. To get these upgrades, we would need money. Lots and lots of money.
And how do you make
And
money?
me? Well, I was broke. In my summer car, there are a lot of ways of making money.
Ooh,
Everything from chopping
pimp
and
my
delivering
ride.
firewood to putting ads in people's letterboxes to illegally brewing sugar wine and selling it to the local alcoholic.
What is this guy
One of
saying?
the best jobs you can do is finding junk cars by the side of the road and towing them back to the repair shop. The first bit of junk I found was this bucket thing. The day I chose to do this wasn't exactly ideal. Saturday. The rally would be on, and cars would be flying down the dirt road every few minutes. That, however, was not the issue. The issue was these guys standing by the road to watch the rally, and my, less than optimal driving.
Did you kill off all of them? Yeah, you did kill all of them.
Unbeknownst to me, this action had sealed my fate. Since it was Saturday, the shop wasn't even open, so I left the junk there and drove the rest of the way home on the dirt track, where every few minutes an idiot rally driver would smash into me at incredible speed. Back home, I sleep. Today was going to be good. Today was going to be productive. Today, I was going to get the bat.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Yep. That guy I ran over earlier, he died.
Nice.
Yes. Well, shit. Prison. Our stay here was for 10 days. May not seem so bad, especially considering we murdered someone, but 10 days in my summer car is 20 hours. Factoring in sleep, our stay here could be as low as 15-ish hours, real time, no abusing save states, just sitting here.
What the fuck is this game? 15 hours? How can you play this? Like, legitimately, like, you're sitting there for 15 hours in real time because you murder someone in game. Did I just quit and uninstall like and refund? What the hell? RP? No, screw that. Who has time? People don't even sit in jail this long in actual RP lobbies.
Damn. Okay, time's up. In prison, I had hatched a devious plan. Robbery. Timo's.
Nice.
A simple establishment. The grocery store on one end and the pub on the other.
Ooh.
The pub has this inside.
Ugh.
A slot machine. Timo lost the keys to it a while ago, so it's just been sitting there collecting cash.
Are they all
The
like
plan
dying of
is
aneurysm?
simple. Drive the tractor into town, smash the window with the fork, attach the machine to the fork, and violently yank it out of the store.
Nice.
The plan sounded good enough, and so, the heist was on. I loaded up the tractor
Jail
and drove
too.
it into town in
Another
the dead of
15
night.
hours.
There, I found our victim, Timo's pub, and the slot machine inside.
Timo!
Unlucky for us, though, were these two guys outside. So, with some quick thinking, I used the tractor's fork loader and, moved them. I smashed open the window, attached the machine to the tractor, and yanked it out with ferocious anger. Yes. I took it to the sports field, laid it down on its front, pried off the back plate with a screwdriver, and began ransacking it for everything it had. Everything it had turned out to be 7,000 marks.
That is a lot of
Not
money.
bad. A celebration
Easy
was
clap.
I popped over to Timo's and bought myself a pizza for 2,700 marks.
2,000.
Somehow he knew
What kind of
I had
pizza
broken
is that?
the window and had fined me for my trouble. Prison had made me a violent, angry man, and this sent me completely over the edge. I sculled back a healthy 10 beers and began pissing and shitting all over the place. These fucking bastards had locked me up for doing basically nothing, and now they were taking what was rightfully mine. I drank more. I pissed more. I punched this guy in the head. I took the slot machine to the highway and placed it in the way of oncoming cars.
So what happened with all of those parts you needed money for? Like, this is the problem, and I feel like a lot of people just do this anyways. Like, they have an idea, I gotta invest money in that, I gotta buy this, and then they end up like drinking and pissing and shitting all of that money away. Man, this is like real life.
I was here to tear down society. Fuck it, the rally was on. They wanted to lock me up for running over one guy. Well, how about I run over all these fuckers?
Nice. How many hours now?
Shit. 153 days in prison is a long time.
How long?
About 230 hours of
Bro,
waiting. that
quit
I,
this game.
Definitely waited for. It gave me time to think, to
230
consider,
days.
to ponder. Was I on the right
230
path?
hours?
Was a life
Jesus.
of crime really for me? No. Once I got out of here, it was time to build the car and win that goddamn rally. And in no time at all, I was out.
Did you cheat?
Our
He
first
must have
task was
cheated.
getting
I don't
the car
believe you
inspected.
wait
I wouldn't even
230
be allowed
hours
to
for
participate
this.
if the car wasn't road legal.
I'd
so
cheat.
I had to make it road legal. To do that, I needed more money. And no, I would not be partaking in any more crime to do this. I was a new man. So, my first
A
money-making venture
rebuilt
was
man.
illegally brewing sugar wine to sell to the local alcoholic. You know,
Ooh.
like a businessman. Firewood. First you chop it, then you deliver. 3,400 marks. Sewage. My uncle lost his license traveling at 169 kilometers an hour on the M31, and he's given me the keys to his sewage truck. Suck out sewage, get paid. Sewage. More sewage. The sewage truck is very big. Make sure to drive it carefully and watch out for that pole. More sewage. The tank is full. Time to dump it in the waste treatment plant. Whoopsie, I accidentally dumped it all over the floor. We got cash. Upgrades. Rear wing. Very important. Gauge cluster. Bam. Tachometer. Bam. Drunk man is calling. Drive him home. Money. Green car driving. Fuck. Okay, listen, mate. I just need you to fuck off. Right now. Grandma wants groceries. I buy Grandma a bunch of groceries. Drunk man, delivered home again. Sugar wine, sold to drunk man. Sewage. So much sewage. Dead moose on the highway. Wait a minute. This isn't Finland. Timo wants me to advertise. Okay, Timo. I'll advertise for you, Timo. I have flipped the car. Picking strawberries. Man insults you while you make a terrible wage. Who are you looking at, you fucking dickhead? I forgot about Grandma's groceries. They've all gone off. Here you go, Grandma. 8 kilos of spoiled sausages and 20 liters of moldy milk. Yes, Grandma. That's awesome, Grandma. Can I have my money? Yes, Grandma. Really cool, Grandma. Okay. Finally. 74 marks. More
Nice.
sugar wine deliveries. Hey, look. It's
Scam
Pep.
your
I'll just
grandma.
stop to let him cross the intersection. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the... Is that a bee? And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Inspection. Will we pass? Will we fail? Who knows? Well, this guy does. How does he know? Just fucking banging on the car with a screwdriver? Yep. And what do you know? We failed. You fucking dickhead. Do you know who I am? I need this car right now. You know what? I'll be right back. I fixed up everything Mr. Inspection Dickhead wanted me to fix, got him to hit my car with his trusty screwdriver again, and what do you know? We passed.
There's
The repair
something
shop owner,
wonky
Fleetari,
about
caught
these
wind I had
models.
shat all over the
It's
inspection
like
shop
they have
parking lot
4
and rewarded me
bones.
with a 50% discount
It's so weird.
and 10 bottles of the strongest booze in all of Finland. Thanks, mate. Gentlemen, the time was upon us. The car was working well. It was registered and it had a few upgrades. The day was Saturday. I could
Ooh.
just tell big things were going to happen today. I drove up to the rally sign-up station and signed up. Well, I would have signed up if I hadn't forgotten my helmet. Shit. Satsuma
This
was in
looks so
fact drivable,
frustrating.
but had been having a few issues with the suspension. Quite a few issues, in fact. Cornering was basically impossible, and when I hopped out of the car, it did this.
Oh,
I found that if I took a wheel off and then just stuck it back on.
of course. Wait, what?
So, rally o'clock, it was. I drove to the
I
start,
give up.
this guy counted me down, and off I went. The race did not last long. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, flip, fuck, shit. Attempt 2. This time was even worse. No. No!
Oh
no!
my god.
Attempt 3. This time was even worse. God, fuck! Attempt 4. This time I took things a little slower. Instead of barreling around the corners at over 100 kilometers an hour and flying off the track, I took them at 80 kilometers an hour, keeping all 4 wheels in contact with the ground and preventing any crashes. This strategy worked. I didn't even crash once throughout the entire track.
Nice.
Just
He did
after I
it.
finished. Slow and steady does
I
win the
just
race,
breaks
boys.
the car in
Now
the
let's
end
see what
after
we
that.
got.
What do you get out of that? Do you get anything? I gave out 15th place. You lost. You managed to get through, but you lost.
Dead
Oh,
lost.
no.
All right. Okay, I guess I'll. All hope wasn't lost. Stage 2 of the race was tomorrow, and it was the same route as Stage 1, but in reverse. Surely tomorrow, I would redeem myself. I took the car
Surely.
back to the start of the rally and parked it there overnight as per the rules. Except I didn't read the rules closely enough, because I parked in the wrong spot. To get to the start of Stage 2, I'd have to take the highway, which has a speed limit of 100 kilometers an hour. I'd been completely ignoring the speed limit, which turned out to be quite a costly mistake.
You can be stopped by the police?
This little fucker got me going 115 kilometers an hour.
Oh my god.
Only 15% over. I'm sure the fine isn't that bad. Shit. That is a lot of money.
That
I didn't
is a
have the
lot
money
of
to pay
money.
the fine, so I just gave him the finger and fucked off.
Back to
Anyway,
prison we
I had a
go.
job to do. Get a good time on the second stage and try my best to get out of last place. And before I knew it, the rally was on. On the straights I got up to 100 kilometers an hour, and in the turns I could manage just a bit below that. Of course, going at this speed with my flimsy little car, mistakes were bound to happen. We spun, but we could keep going. Then we flipped the car. No! But we could keep going. Then we launched it into a ditch. The door was hanging off, but we could keep going. And then we hit a rock. Oh,
This is a tragedy.
we could
His
not keep
car
going.
is broken.
I was extremely close to the end, so I jumped out of the car
Oh,
and
it's
legged
just
it all the way to the
underfloor.
finish line. I still had a bit of hope, despite all
Did
the
you
tumbling around the
run?
car we had driven fairly well, and so I checked our time. It,
Where are you?
wasn't good. My time was so bad, it didn't even show up on the leaderboard. A time so
Damn.
terrible that it sent me spiraling into a deep depression. I drank a case of beer, drove to Fleetari's, found the 10 bottles of booze, and drank until I blacked out. And blacked out again.
Like,
And
do you
blacked out.
have to be high to play this game? Like, do you really need to be immersed to pain to play this? Like, I don't understand how you can sit down and sit
Again.
with this for a while.
And again.
Like, you need to really
again.
live in the
And
moment.
again. And then it was next week. During my bout of
True
violent
RP
alcoholism,
game.
I found 9,000
A single
marks
player
of unpaid
RP
fines on the
game.
kitchen counter. Fucking 9,000 marks and unpaid fines. So, I was in a lot of debt. The police would probably be at my door to throw me back in jail soon, and I still had a rally to win. Things were not looking good in the Mart household. I needed money, and fast. So when Mr. Drunkman called at 2 AM asking for a ride home, I obliged. I picked him up, and he began his usual drunken babbling. But this time, he let me in on a little secret. His wife had bought a winning lottery ticket, and he had stolen it and the money without her realizing. He said he kept the money hidden away in a suitcase. How much money?
What an asshole.
5 million marks.
Jesus.
If I could find that suitcase, that would be enough money to pay off my debts and build the rally car of my dreams. Did I really want to steal from this man? I had sworn off a life of crime. Yet here I was considering stealing millions from this guy who thinks he's my friend. Approximately 3 seconds of pondering later, I concluded, money. To find the briefcase, I would have to scour the entire map. Every little nook, every cranny. Oh, look, there it is. Oh. I threw it in the back of my car and drove home, having a minor accident on the way.
Easy.
Shit. Oh. I opened the briefcase, and oh my, that is a lot of money. Literally 15,000 presses of E later, I was left with 1.5 million marks. Much less than
now you won
5
the
million,
game.
But hey, he probably spent it on sugar wine or something. It was time for some upgrades. I bought the entire catalog. The best suspension, the best carburetor, nitrous, a new steering wheel, all the cool body panels, the best radiator, time on the dynamometer to measure our immense power. And most importantly, a cool paint job. Gentlemen, the car was ready for round 2. I gave it a good test on the highway, and of course, I got pulled over.
Just slap some money to win.
On the spot.
Did he win?
The car was ready.
He's still probably going to break the car.
So I took it to the dirt track and drove the route over and over. Every corner, every gear shift, each slight bump and bend. I even got rid of the stick shift and switched to paddles for speedier shifting. And a couple of hours of practice later, we were finally ready for competition.
Ooh. Now things are getting real.
Saturday, the start of the rally. Big things were about to happen. This dude counted me down, and off we went. The car was very fast. All the upgrades had turned it into an absolute weapon on the track. I shot past the repair shop, around the sharp bends, went a bit wide on this turn and hit a tree, but let's ignore that. Past the turn up to my house, past Grandma's house, over the train tracks, and across the line. The pace felt very good, and checking the standings confirmed my suspicions. Oh yes.
He won?
That's right, fellas. First place.
Damn.
I was officially in the running to actually win the rally. All I had to do was have a similarly good performance on stage 2. I took the car back to the parking area and parked in the right spot and went back home. Tomorrow, I was gonna win.
He's
back
becoming
home,
a winner.
I sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This sleep was a bit different. I was not woken by the pleasant sounds of the Finnish countryside or even the phone ringing, but by a belligerent drunk man in my room with an axe.
What the fuck? How do you get in there?
Turns out he didn't appreciate me taking his money. Fair enough. Well, with him subdued, I went to finish the rally. Stage 2. This time I'd parked in the correct spot and wouldn't be incurring a time penalty. I took the car to the start of the next stage where I signed up, and before I knew it, the rally was on.
Here it is, boys. Hey!
All that practice had paid off. I knew the corners. I knew the bumps. We flew over the train tracks, past Grandma's house, past the turn off to my house, into the sharp left turn, past the drunk man's house, past the repair shop and the mansion with wasps in it, through the farmland, and before I knew it, the race was done.
Did he win? Did he win?
There it was.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
We had driven pretty damn
You
good,
won the game.
and we're 30 seconds ahead of
Time
second
to
place.
uninstall. Time to check a bear, I guess.
I knew just how to celebrate. The fireworks back home. On the way back, I crossed the bridge. I'd crossed the bridge many times at this point, but this time, it felt different.
Wait, did he kill himself? Why? Wait, what the fuck? Who's this? Why did he piss himself? Damn.
Thank you
know.
once again to War Thunder for sponsoring this.
I don't know, man. I want to say the moral of the story, steal to win. Else you'll lose. Dude, I didn't want to handle it. He gave up. He gave up. Probably his wife will kill him if he like didn't have the money. Probably. Yeah, suicide isn't badass. No, don't kill yourself. Go eat like a Snickers or something. Chill out and go play some WoW. Damn, that's crazy. That was a good video. I like that a lot.